Hello again. In Writing Sentences 1 today, our story is called A Sham Bun. Now that might seem like a really odd name, but it's basically a false bun or a pretend bun. I wonder who's going to get that. So we will start by writing the title of our story. A Sham Bun. We'll give each of the words a capital letter because it's a title. A capital A for A, S-H, bun. A sham bun. And you can see we've underlined it. And our picture lets us know that somebody is walking along the road, chatting to the wee one in the pram. So our first sentence is something that the person pushing the pram says. I have to rush. That gives us a clue. We need to start with speech marks. And we've moved them in a little bit for the beginning of our paragraph. I have. Have a valued extra. I have to rush. So this word ends with the sh sound we've just introduced. Sham had it at the beginning. I should be at Trish's, but I'll nip to the shop. Okay, now there is more on that sentence. That's the first wee bit. So let's write I should first. Should, we had our spelling story. Oh, unhappy little duckling. Use that to help you out. I should. And there we are. We had sh at the beginning. And then we use the phrase from our spelling story for the rest of the spelling. Next part, be at Trish's. Be at Trish's. Capital T for a name. So first we have Trish, and then because we're talking or writing about something that belongs to Trish, we have an apostrophe S at the end of it. I should be at Trish's, but I'll nip is the next bit. But I'll. Now we have the word I, and it's short for I will. So an apostrophe and a double L. I'll nip to the shop. To, and we'll write the rest of it on the next line. The shop. Shh at the beginning of this word as well. Now, we haven't finished the sentence. It's quite a long one. First, to get a tub of posh buns. Start with first. It's got that sound that can be a bit tricky sometimes to work out what you need. But in this word, it is IR. First, IR, and then we can hear ST. First, to get. Get. A tub of. Tub of. And the rest will be on the next page. Wonder what she's getting a tub of? Posh buns, said Vin. Posh buns. Ooh, I wonder what makes them posh. Now this was the end of what she was saying, so we close the speech marks after the comma. Said Vin, and I can feel vibration, so I know it's a V and not an F. Said Vin. Okay. New paragraph for what she does next, because this is after she's been to the shop. She then pushes her pram up to Trish's flat. First wee bit, she then pushes. She, a little word spelled like a syllable. She exercises was our phrase. She then pushes. Now, push, it's that word that we spell like push. And then we add ES for the action that she does, not just S, because of the sh sound at the end of the word. And what was the other way of working out whether you need ES? Yes, it adds an extra syllable. She then pushes, next bit, her pram. Her emerald ring pram up to Trish's flat. Up to Trish's, and there we have the name again, and an apostrophe S, because it belongs to Trish. Okay, next sentence. She hands the buns to Trish as soon as she gets there. She hands, will I think fit in that space? She hands the buns to Trish. The buns to Trish. And this time there is no apostrophe or S after it. Trish. As soon as. Soon, think about it. It's got that ooh sound in the middle. As soon as. And what was the last wee bit of that sentence? She gets there. She gets there. Now that was written very quickly, so let's have a think. There. What was our strategy? There every rat eats. Have a think about that when you're writing it for the position word, there. Down a line, because we are going to hear what Trish has to say. So, ooh, that's the first bit. Speech marks. And then we have that double O again. Although I have to admit, I have seen ooh as an exclamation, written with a few more O's after it sometimes. I've kept to the spelling for the sound ooh that we had in soon. Thanks for the shopping, said Trish. Let's just write the first wee bit. Thanks. Starting with our teeth on our tongue. Thanks for the shopping, said Trish. That was very quick as well, but it's so I could chat about it. Shop, a one-syllable word with a short vowel sound, so we need to double when we are adding suffix ing. Shopping, said Trish. Said Trish. And a full stop. Now she carries on speaking, but we don't need a new line because it's still her. Let's have a drink too. And we can see it here. Our posh buns with a few biscuits underneath, I think. And a drink for both of them. Speech marks for let's. There we go, and a capital letter, and it's short for let us. Let's have a drink too. And this too is the one that means as well. We've used the word too quite a lot, but they were T with one O. When we're talking about as well, we need a double O. Too, which actually uses the spelling for the sound ooh. Ooh, I wonder what's happening here. And suddenly we can hear no, Shep, no posh buns. Have a carrot, said Trish. So I think that the dog was very interested in those buns. But he's being told they're not for him. New paragraph, because it's a slightly different topic. No, Shep. And we need speech marks. No, Shep. So a capital letter for his name, and then a comma, like you're taking a breath. No posh buns. No posh buns. And yes, an exclamation mark. But she had thought about something for Shep to eat. Have a carrot, said Trish. Have a. And then we get to carrot. Now it is a two-syllable word, so we have split it because this is a word sum. We have car and then rot. So car, the k is written with a C and then R. Because it's followed by an R, that A sound is a bit different. C-A-R, and then we'll just add on rot, but we don't leave a space. Rot. There we go. So carrot, we can spell like a word sum. Car-rot. Said Trish. And then she adds, it's, short for it is, so we have an apostrophe. It's a sham bun. So he is having a carrot as a pretend bun. Sham bun. And that's the end of what she says. I think he'll enjoy that carrot. So new paragraph. Trish and Vin. Trish and Vin. Then a word that rhymes with Vin, grin. As the, there we go. So what do you think's going to be next? As the carrot shrinks in one of Shep's gulps. So carrot, remember, car, rot, a word sum, shrinks, and we have that shr blend, shrinks, in one of Shep's gulps, in one of Shep's gulps. We have a before that final blend, oop, with an S on the end, gulps. I think he must have chewed it a little bit, or he would have choked. But certainly he ate it very quickly, must be a big treat. He then hunts for the last shreds. He then, so he exercises. He then hunts for the last, for the last shreds. And we have shr again. Shreds. So in his chewing, there must have been lots of little bits left behind. And I think we'd need the equivalent of a dog emoji licking his lips because that carrot was good. Let's take another look at our story that has been typed up. And remember, if you'd like to, you can read it with somebody else. You can get somebody else to read it to you. Or you may like to just read it yourself. A sham bun. I have to rush. I should be at Trish's, but I'll nip to the shop first to get a tub of posh buns, said Vin. She then pushes her pram up to Trish's flat. She hands the buns to Trish as soon as she gets there. Ooh! Thanks for the shopping, said Trish. Let's have a drink too. No, Shep, no posh buns. Have a carrot, said Trish. It's a sham bun. Trish and Shiv grin as the carrot shrinks in one of Shep's gulps. He then hunts for the last shreds. And that picture definitely makes it look as if that carrot was one of his favourites. Our dog's favourite is the stalk in the middle of a cauliflower. When we're having cauliflower cheese, she gets that bit as a sham cauliflower cheese. Thank you for joining me.